What if I told you about a city in Europe where driving off a bridge straight into the sea is just a part of your normal day? Imagine a place where a building spirals into the clouds, a museum serves up maggot cheese as a treat, and a castle has been a royal palace, fortress, and prison all at once. Welcome to Malmö, Sweden. This might just be Scandinavia's most overlooked city. I've got a list of 7 things you must experience here, starting with the impressive and ending with the downright mind-blowing. Stick around for number 1. It caught me off guard. Let's dive in. Number 7. Öresund Bridge. Alright, starting with something that will genuinely break your brain. Picture this. You're driving a car crossing a massive bridge over the Baltic Sea. The city of Malmö is behind you. Copenhagen is somewhere ahead. And then, without warning, the road just disappears into the water. That is Öresund Bridge. It is one of the greatest engineering tricks ever pulled off. Here is what's actually happening. The bridge stretches for 10 miles, rising 200 meters above the sea. But halfway across, it drops down into Pebberholm, a man-made island that was literally built from scratch just to make this transition possible. From there, the road drives into a 4-kilometer tunnel beneath the ocean floor. Why? 2 reasons. The tunnel keeps the light path clear for Copenhagen Airport above, and it keeps the sea lane open for the enormous cargo ship passing through below. Oh, and there's also a full railway running underneath the motorway the entire time, so thousands of commuters are crossing between 2 different countries every single day in under 10 minutes. You can cross it by car or by train. Either way, the moment that road vanishes into the sea is something you will not forget quickly. Number 6. Stortorget. Now let's slow it down and head to the heart of Malmö, literally. Stortorget is the city's oldest and largest square, and it has been the center of public life here since the 1540s. Let that sink in. The cobblestone plaza has been packed with people for almost 500 years. Standing at the center is a grand equestrian statue of King Carl X Gustav, the monarch who brought this region into Sweden after centuries of Danish rule. Its powerful symbol, right in the middle of the city. Look around the square and you've got the Malmö City Hall, a stunning example of Dutch Renaissance architecture. And tucked into the corner, the Lion Pharmacy, one of the most beautiful pharmacies in Sweden, with an ornate 19th century interior that makes you feel like you've stepped into another era. But Stortorget isn't just a history museum you walk through. It's alive. People grab coffee at the outdoor cafes, what the Swedes call fika, their beloved daily coffee ritual. Festivals take over in summer, markets fill it in winter. Think of this as your starting point for everything in Malmö. Every great adventure in this city begins right here. Number 5. Lilla Torg. Just around the corner from Stortorget is its smallest, cozier, arguably more charming sibling, Lilla Torg, which literally translates to Little Square. And this place is magic. We're talking centuries-old half-timbered houses glowing under warm amber streetlights, cobblestones worn smooth by hundreds of years of footsteps, and outdoor terraces packed with people, even in the middle of Swedish winter, thanks to heat lamps and blankets that make the cold completely irrelevant. During the day, Lilla Torg has this peaceful village energy, boutique shops, locals with coffee, and the smell of fresh pastries. But as the sun goes down, the whole square transforms. The restaurants fill up, the music gets louder, and this tiny historical square somehow becomes the most vibrant spot in the city. Whether you want traditional Scandinavian food or international cuisine, whether you're here at 9 a.m. or midnight, Lilla Torg delivers. This is where Malmö's soul lives. Number 4. Disgusting Food Museum. Okay, I need to prepare you for this one. The Disgusting Food Museum in Malmö is exactly what it sounds like. And it is so much better than you are imagining. Inside, you'll find 80 of the world's most controversial, stomach-churning, and widely polarizing food items on display. We're talking haukartel, Icelandic fermented shark that smells like ammonia, kazu marzu, Sardinian cheese that is deliberately left to be colonized by live maggots, spicy rabbit heads from China, durian fruit, the one so pungent it's banned on public transport across Southeast Asia. Now, here's the thing. This museum isn't just trying to gross you out for clicks. It's genuinely thoughtful exploration of culture, discussed psychology, and the cynic of why humans eat what we eat. What is repulsive in one culture is a prized delicacy in another. The museum makes that point brilliantly. And yes, there's a tasting bar. You can actually try some of this. The brave ones do, the not so brave ones watch. Both are equally entertaining. If you are traveling with a group, this is the single best activity to do together. Nobody lives without a story. Number 3. Kungsparken. After the disgusting food museum, you're going to need some fresh air. And Kungsparken has you covered. This is Malmö's oldest park, a 60-acre green oasis that sits right in the heart of the city, and it has been a sanctuary for locals since the mid-1800s. The land it sits on was originally military fortification territory. Now it's one of the most peaceful places in southern Sweden. What makes Kungsparken special isn't just the size, it's the detail. The park is home to an extraordinary collection of trees from across 3 continents planted during an era when botanical diversity was considered an art form. Walking the winding paths feels like a slow tour of the world's forests. At the center, an ornate cast iron fountain that has stood for generations. Scenic footbridges arc over quiet canals and ponds. And nearby, you'll find Stortorget, a beautiful organic community garden that adds bursts of color to the landscape. Whether you're taking a long morning walk, having a picnic by the water, or just sitting on the bench watching the reflections in the canal, Kungsparken is the kind of place that slows everything down in the best possible way. Number 2. Turning Torso. Now, we go from the oldest to the boldest. The Turning Torso is the tallest building in Scandinavia, and it is genuinely one of the most spectacular pieces of architecture anywhere in the world. Designed by Santiago Calatrava, the Spanish architecture behind some of the most jaw-dropping structures on the planet, the Turning Torso twists a full 90 degrees from its base to its roof, 50 feet straight up, mimicking the natural rotation of a human torso mid-movement. The gleaming white exterior, segmented floors, and that impossible twist make it look like it was designed for a sci-fi film set. It opened in 2005 in Malmö Western Harbor District, an area that itself is a symbol of the city's reinvention. This used to be a heavy industrial waterfront. Today, it's a showcase of sustainability, modern design, and waterfront living. The building is mostly private residence, so you can't go inside unless you know someone, but you don't need to. Walk along the waterfront promenade. Let the scale of it hit you. Watch the way it catches light at different times of day. It changes completely. Morning, golden hour, night. 3 completely different buildings. The Turning Torso isn't just a skyscraper, it's a statement. Number 1. Malmöhus Castle. And finally, the one that has outlasted empires, survived sieges, and witnessed more history than any other place in this city. Malmöhus Castle. This is the oldest surviving Renaissance castle in all of Scandinavia. Built in the mid-1500s by King Christian III of Denmark, back when Malmö was a Dutch city. These thick red walls have served as a royal palace, a military fortress, and a state prison, all 3, sometimes at the same time. Today, the castle is home to a fascinating complex of museums. You can walk through the Grand Knight's Hall where royalty once dined. You can descend into the actual dungeons where prisoners were held. And you can explore the city's art and natural history collection, all inside the same fortress. Outside, the castle is ringed by deep moats and surrounded by the beautiful Stortorget gardens, where the manicured greenery creates this stunning contrast against the ancient red brick. Here's what gets me about Malmöhus. History doesn't feel like a textbook here. it feels alive. You stand in the same room where kings made decisions that changed the map of Europe. You walk across the same stones that soldiers and prisoners once crossed. It's heavy, it's real, and it's extraordinary. If you do nothing else in Malmö, make it this. Malmö is one of those cities that surprises you at every single turn. It's compact enough to explore in a weekend, but deep enough to keep you coming back. If this gets you excited about Sweden, hit subscribe. I've got more coming on Scandinavia's most underrated destinations. Drop your questions in the comments below, and I'll see you in the next one.